I'm a scary gargoyle.
Hi, I'm Jose, and I'm here to tell you about the story of how our friend Dirty Rich got the name Dirty Rich. So we're at a barbecue, and we were melting quarters on this big fire pit that was in the back of my friend Rob's backyard, and I don't even really know how it got that hot, but it was like the whole pit would be red. And so they're like, hey, let's have a barbecue, you know what I'm saying? So we decided to have a barbecue, and there's this guy there named Bubba. He was like this big, bald, white guy with the, I don't know what they're called, coveralls, overalls, something, but whatever it was all bad, you feel me? He's sitting there and he's eating the food, and so we're making this steak and stuff, and there's this huge piece of steak just laying right there. And, I mean, it looked like a good piece at first, and then, you know, we're drunk or whatever, we're all fucked up, so somehow it fell on the ground right into the dirt. And apparently, I don't know why he did it, but Dirty picked it up and just threw it right back on the grill. And it was kind of like the 30-second rule because it was down there for a while. And his name was just Richard Spear until this point in time. And all of a sudden, that dude Bubba, he was like, motherfucker, dirty, you a dirty motherfucker. And that's how he became Dirty Rich. And every time after that, every time Dirty raps, I mean, those of us that know him, he would be like, spit that shit, boy. Spit that shit, boy. You know, I mean, that's the best I can do his accent, but I'm sure a lot of people have been wondering why we call Dirty Rich, and so that's, you know, pretty much why.
We in the time of our lives, baby.
So Dirty apparently needed to prove to everybody that he was still dirty, and so that's what this section of the movie is going to be about. So we go to the bar, Uncle Vito's. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but that's not the first place we went. I'm sure we got all fucked up before and smashed probably like a handle or some shit like that, because that's just how we roll. But we get to Vito's, you know, we're ripped. You know, matter of fact, it was after a video shoot. It was after the Summertime in Cali video shoot. And we went up there and just started pounding them. So there's like this really like I'm not even joking or front, this really hot chick. She's sitting like at the end of the bar eating dinner, like, you know, like she just goes to the bar and eats dinner. And we're ripped, so, you know, Dirty always tries to run game on everybody. Like, he thinks he's fucking, I don't know, like Ishihara when he's all fucked up. So anyway, so he goes over there and like sits down. You know, Dirty got that I would like to say 80s game. Like, he gets at girls the same way I guess T-Roy would, in a way. Like, I don't know, that's a different story. So he goes up to her and he's talking to her, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking at Eric, and Eric's like you better go get your boy, you know, because he's all fucked up. But then she's like feeling him, so he's buying her drinks, she's buying him drinks. They're taking shots at Jaeger and just Jack or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we're like, oh, okay, like Dirty's actually, he might even like pull this chick, right? So anyway, so we're like, you know, minding our own business. We're getting smashed at the same time he is, you know what I'm saying? I don't know when it happened, but they were just up and they were like dancing together, like at a bar, like they were just feeling it. And we were the ones requesting the songs. I want to say the song was like, I don't know, some kind of Da Brat song, I think, or Jodeci. I don't know, one of those two. But anyways, in my mind, when I seen what had happened, when I was thinking of that song by Next, Too Close, that's the song it should have been from what happened. So anyways, they're dancing together. Next thing you know, she like gets up. And she she gets up, right? And she's like, oh my God, like, you better get your boy. And she's like running, like, oh, just like fucking just running away from him, right? And he's chasing her. And I am not joking. Dude, this dude had a boner, right? And he's fucking chasing this girl around the bar, like woo! He's a fucking space cowboy or some shit. And he's chasing her around the bar. I'm sorry, I just had to demonstrate that so you guys can get the full effect. But he's chasing her in the bar with the boner. How do you go from eating dinner with her and he's making her laugh, they're dancing? He could have totally pulled her. He could have got her number. He could have been with her right now. They could have had fucking kids by now and fucking moved to fucking, I don't know, Singapore. I don't know where he wanted to go. But she was hot. You know, she just got back from the gym working out. It goes from a perfect plan to just shit. Bartender's coming at me. He's like, hey, bro, you gotta get your boy out of here, man. He can't be chasing around girls with boners in here. And I'm like, fuck, it's the first time I've ever heard that. It's probably the first time he's ever had to say that. So she ends up going to the bathroom. We think it's over. Dirty's like, yeah. They're all fucked up. They go to the bathroom. He comes after her. She comes out. He chases her again. Finally, she just leaves. She like runs to her car. And I have to explain to Dirty why he can't go around chasing, you know, girls with boners in public places. You know, he was being a creep. He was just being a real creep that night. Oh, yeah. So anyways, Bill comes back. Mind you, I was buying mine on a separate tab. Dirty was buying this chick all kinds of drinks. He was buying rounds for everybody. The check comes, it's like $300, I'm thinking. And so I go to Dirty and I'm like, hey, mine's is this, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, yours is this. And he's like, oh, what, you gonna make me pay for it all? I was like, dude, you fucking bought the drinks. Are you serious? And he goes, oh, I'm fine, take all my money. I don't know how I'm gonna get home or pay my rent. You know how he leaves those guilt trips. Everyone's seen Dirty at that state. They call him asshole Dirty, where he's like looking at you and his eyes are all big and he just all, and like he can see through you or some shit. But anyways, that's that part of this film. At the end of the day, he actually chased someone with a boner that he had just met in the bar. I mean, I love him, but he's a dirty motherfucker.
So hard, motherfuckers wanna find me. That shit great.
Dirty Cops. Well, this isn't, this is the last part of this saga about, dirty rich stories and all, but it's not the franchise is still gonna move forward. But Dirty Cops, there was a whole backstory for this one, and I don't know, basically, at the end of the day, we were on our way to jail. So we go to the police station. And so I'm going to tell you, from my perspective, what I heard Dirty do. So the whole time he's fighting them, and he's fucking like, he goes, yo, fuck the police. You would never know he was white. He's all against the cops and everything. But fucking love Dirty Ford. He's a crazy motherfucker. But so I'm in one room, right? And I'm handcuffed to the bar. And dude's like taking off my shoestrings. He thinks he's gonna hang myself, or I don't know why the fuck they do. They asking me what gang I'm in because I got fucking tattoos and shit, some racist shit. I think I told him that he had a Krispy Kreme season pass, but I don't know. This ain't about me. This is about Dirty. So from one room over, I'm sitting in a room with myself. I hear the song "Fuck Faces" by Too Short. You must be used to all the finer things. By what money bring. Yeah, you so damn fine. Wait, I'm not even gonna get into it. But I heard that coming from the other room. I'm like, are these fucking cops bumping fuck faces right now? Like that's what are they raping Dirty in there? So anyways, I heard them go, shut the fuck up, Spirit. So Dirty decides to sing the cops fuck faces to fuck with them, which is hilarious, in so many ways. So anyways, so they finally pull me out, and I go and I sit next to him, and he's sitting there, and we're just waiting. We're all like beat up, our shirts are all fucked up. Dirty had a regular shirt, and then now he got a capital V-neck because I'm bringing him out and shit. And so we're on our way out, and Dirty, but I'm laugh. It's not really funny. There's the cop comes in, and Dirty's just like, Diaz, yo Diaz, and he's trying to ignore him as long as they can. He's like, Diaz. He finally comes in, he goes, what? And Dirty goes, hey Diaz, how long you been a cop? And he's like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years. He goes, cause you fucking suck. And we all start dying naturally. I think I heard Crane laughing from the other room and shit, my brother, but we were so weak. So they finally got tired of this shit. To backtrack a tad, Dirty was spitting on the cops' faces, which is a fine touch, I might add. I wish I had thought of it. What better way to disrespect a pig? Anyway, so he goes, they go out and they're like having a little fucking pig meeting in there, and he comes back out and he's like, Dirty, bring Spear with us. And I'm like, holy shit. And Dirty always explains it, but he says my face was just like, for like hella long. And then they pull him out there, and I didn't see what happened, but by the time I got out there, they had his arms and legs, like his arms tied to his legs and his legs tied to his arms. Like he looked like a U, like type of shit, but was connected. He looked like a garlic upside down, or a fucking present or something. They gift wrapped that fucker. They all picked him up. They all took turns spitting on the car window, and then they got Dirty's face and rubbed it in it. And we were always like, you know, but it was sick. I felt so bad for him, but at the same time, you know, he's a casualty of war. And so he goes, and they get him, and they just like pick him up, and they're just like, and they just throw him right in, and he just lands on all four. Well, I don't even know how he landed. He landed on his stomach, apparently. But anyway, so we get to the jail, and
when you go in there, like, they make you stand on this 20-yellow line, and it's only like this big. How the fuck can me? I'm 6'1", stand between the yellow line, you know? Clearly I'm drunk. We're all drunk.
So they go to this thing, and they're taking your shots, and they're asking you like, have you been on any drugs, or have you ever done this? And you know, I'm like, no, and everyone's like, no. I heard them ask Dirty in the next room. She's like, sir, have you been on any drugs? And he was like, coke, fucking crack, weed, ecstasy. And I'm sitting there laughing my ass off. And so we finally get inside, and the whole process went on after that. But I just wanted to share that last story because Dirty does pay for his, you know, he pays the consequences for what he does at times. Kind of like when his car blew up. We're driving to Dillon's Beach, and I'm behind him in my car. In front, he's in his car, and his car just blows up. He had previously got rear-ended by someone, but it was like the worst rear end ever. It turned his Grand Prix into a hatchback Civic, if you know what I'm saying. He didn't even have a back seat anymore. He decides to drive it till the wheels fall off in this bitch. So he goes up there, and his car catches on fire, and I'm behind him, and I call him. I'm like, I'm a big dick, and I'm like, hey, Dirty. He's like, yo, what's up? Hey, you know your car's on fire. He's like, fuck you. But anyways, man, this is the conclusion of the Dirty Rich stories. Like I said, it's the first film of many, and hope you guys love it. And I feel like we've been through so much together now, you know, since we've been through this film together. But it's gonna be a trilogy, a saga. It's gonna be bigger than the Lord of the Rings. I mean, these are all tales of Dirty Rich, and I will add more into the mix. We'll have tales of possibly Ishihara, and tales of myself, Jose. Tales of Script, and all these tales they're great stories. So I hope you guys learned something. Fuck you. Bye. Fuck you. Fuck you.